here for another great Wisdom and Knowledge 5 podcast episode. And this week, I want to discuss how we have more power than, people think. With everything that's going on, gas prices at an all-time high, food prices raising, everything going up. They're trying to throw, pandemics in people's face. You have to realize that we have the power and it's been shown, you know, that us out there speaking the truth, exposing what's really going on, whether it be, take for example, when they were trying to push a hantavirus on society and trying to push lockdowns again from that, so many people spoke the truth as to what was really going on and to what their game plan was and to their scams and to their schemes that they can't pull that because too many people know the truth. See, when you're out there speaking truth, when you're out there explaining what's going on in the world, more and more people are waking up, more and more people are saying, hey, look, this doesn't add up. And there's already a massive amount of people out there who fully comprehend what's going on, who can discern uh, right from wrong, what is truth, what is false, you name it. And this is only going to continue to grow. We are going to continue to, knock things down. Look at things like they're putting up data centers left and right. We don't need data centers in our country. Data centers are, being put in place so by Zionists, by Israel, so that they can spy on people and among many other things that it's being used for. And look, it's no, people are rejecting it left and right. There's already Spartanburg, South Carolina was one city. There was a city in New Jersey that the people just revolted. They took a stand, and it's happening across the country, taking a stand, saying, "Look, we didn't vote for this. We don't want this." You mean the data centers that take up all this water, take up all this energy? If you live near one, you can't sleep. You look at the radiation from them. You name it, all kinds of health issues. And it's something that's not necessary. We've gone all these years without having all these massive data centers. They want to put thousands upon thousands up across the United States. Well, we are out there speaking truth, exposing what these data centers are all about by the masses, especially in our country of the United States. By the masses, people are rejecting it. Nobody wants these data centers. So they can go out there, these people can go out there, these administrations, these billionaires can go out there and push their stuff. We outnumber you. We hands down outnumber you. Nah. And we're not going to play your game. And that's what it takes. It takes us being strong, us taking a stand, whether it be a community going against data centers or, an online community exposing things like the Hantavirus or not. Now they're trying to push Ebola. Nah, been there, done it. Nah, not playing that game. And it's with everything that's going on with the high gas prices, everything being raised, things look like they're, down. We have to be, so grateful that we're out there speaking the truth, that we're out there, a community, you know, standing for humanity, standing for the truth, exposing these lies, because lie upon lie upon lie is being pushed, whether it be wars, whether it be, these data centers and what's going on with that, or, these viruses, you name it, trying to push more lockdowns like 2020. No, 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 we're going to continue. We're going to continue to speak the truth, and you're going to continue to fall down. You people pushing it, you evil, sick pricks pushing this upon humanity. Because A, we outnumber you. B, we are out there by the masses speaking truth, exposing your lies, you know, thou shalt not lie. So we're not going to play into your lies, into your deceit, to divide humanity, to control humanity. No, we're not going to play that game because we massively outnumber you. And I've said it many times before. We, you know, come out, we stand for peace, we stand for health, we stand for human rights, we stand for freedom, and we stand against, your plans for the world, which don't include us. So why would we be interested in your plans that don't include us? So for, us to be able to speak out, to be able to, be a light in this world, we have to be thankful. We have to be, glad that we are out there making a difference in this world because, you know, and I myself, among with many others that I connect with, we don't buy into the political nonsense because we know, that it's conquer and divide and that it's a big show. They can just pool bunch of money, whether it be APAC or whoever, into somebody and just, that person wins. No. So why? Why play that game when you don't have to? When you can, take a stand yourself, when you can, tune that out, that political nonsense out of your life and say, "Hey, look, no, I'm not going to participate in that lie." Because it is, hands down. So we got to be thankful, we got to be grateful that we are out there speaking, out there sharing the truth left and right. And more people are waking up because, the ones who don't comprehend or don't fully comprehend what's going on, whether it be you can't comprehend at all or you don't fully comprehend what's going on, you're starting to get it. You're starting to see the light. You're starting to see things don't add up, and that's what it takes. Is people saying things don't add up. This is that. You know, and then to start what it takes is us continuing to speak out because you never know who's going to hear this message or your message, whatever you're, speaking out against, whether it be, viruses or, economy or, the data centers and anything. You know, we have more power than most people think. And we know that we have power because we're connecting with each other from across the world, saying, "Hey, yeah, this is great. That's very sharing out, posts on social media, sharing out truths, and that's what it takes. That's what it takes. United. They want us divided. We need to be united. If they want us to do the exact opposite of what they want, they want you to, submit to another, uh, scam demo. No, not gonna. No, 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 no. You know, speak the truth, expose what's going on, and be a light in this world, and that's what it takes. So they can push this, that, and the other, but our voice is stronger than them trying to push an agenda upon all of humanity because humanity has woken up. Humanity is waking up. They have woken up, and they will continue to rise up peacefully, rise up and stand for, truth, stand for their rights, stand for human rights, stand for, what is right in this world. Because, hey, you know, we're not called to be silent. When they're trying to come after us and trying to make it so that we can't live, hey, nah, do the exact opposite. We want to live. We want humanity to live. We want humanity to have God-given human rights. We want humanity to be at peace. So we are going to unite. We are going to expose their lies and speak truth and be a light in this world. And that's what it takes. So when you see, you know, the media, politicians, you name it, pushing something, stand against it, push back. Or when they try to force data centers in people's cities or whatever it may be. Rise up as a community and say, no, I didn't vote for this. I'm not part of this. No, I'm not. I'm not. You know, wouldn't it be great if we just shut down every single data center that they're trying to put up? Because every single one of these data centers are not necessary. And when you got billionaires, when you got, the elites, the politicians pushing these data centers upon humanity, no, reject it, resist it, because we have a voice, we have a future, and we are called to be a light and hands down stand against everything that's evil in this world and exposes the evil that's going on and expose the lies because, we're truth seekers. We're here, out here, speaking truth, exposing what is really going on, standing against the lies. And it's, so comforting that people are not silent, that people are waking up, and that people who have, been awake for a long time as to what's really going on in the world are continuing to speak out. They're not being silent, you know? So everyone who is out there making a difference, you can you can be making a difference just by sharing one video, whether it be mine, whether it be any other videos. You know, you can be making a difference by speaking the truth in your community, by you know, supporting things, supporting companies or whatever it may be that align with what you, support yourself. And that's what it takes, and that's what we're seeing in our society. And we're seeing, you know, uh uprising like never before. So even though we're, witnessing and, they're throwing at us destruction, 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 whether it be wars, whether it be push another pandemic, let's data centers this, let's do this, let's energy cor Nah. When they push that, well then we'll push ourselves against this by exposing the truth, by standing with each other, united, because that's what it takes. So we can continue to, be a light for as long as we can because they, you know, cannot, you know, compete with us because we, like I said before, massively outnumber them. And sure, they can shut off social media, they could do this, they could do that. But we would continue to speak out in our communities. We would continue to be a light in this world. And that's what it takes. That's what it hands down takes. And that's what's so great about, you know, what is going on is that so many people have looked at things and said, hey, this doesn't add up. Or or right away, like the people who, have fully comprehend for a long time what the agenda is to control humanity and enslave humanity. You look at those people, and those people, as soon as something new comes out, because everything is coming out, lightning fast. As soon as something new comes out, we look at it and we're like, no, not buying this scam, because it is. They're all scams. So when you stand against these scams and say, hey, look, no, I'm going to stand for humanity. I'm going to stand for my own rights. I'm going to stand for my health. I'm going to stand for my freedom. I'm going to stand against, powers that be trying to pull these crises and all these different things upon humanity and all this divide and conquer. You know, that is what it takes. And that is what we are going to continue to do. And that is why, you know, we have more power than most people think, And I get that a lot of people do realize the power that we have in our voices, in our, and us uniting, you name it. So what we need to continue to do is just continue to speak truths to, expose their agenda, expose the lies, and stand against it. And that is what it takes. And we will continue to do this. So, much love to everyone across the world who is listening to this. And humanity is, has risen up, and they will continue to stand against anything that's thrown at them because our ability, our powers are endless. We, you know, can see through their lies. We can stand against anything. No weapon formed against us will prosper. We are, you know, going to prevail, whatever happens. So much love to everyone. For Wisdom and Knowledge 5, I am Mark. Much love and peace.